بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخوتي في الله, alhamdulillah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has enabled us to reach Ad-Dars As-Sadis Ashar, lesson number 16. Lesson number 15 yesterday was just in some of the scales that we took yesterday. That was lesson number 15. It was an easy class. Now today is our first day, barakallahu fikum, fi al-fi'l al-mudari'. This is our first lesson in fi'l al-mudari'. Well, fi'l al-mudari', it also conjugates. And we know that in Arabic there are 12 pronouns. And just as the past tense verb conjugated to 12 different pronouns, little by little by little until we finished it. Well, that's our process, inshallah, that we're going to pursue doing fi'l al-mudari'. We have the story before us. You all are going to repeat after me, and we're going to take our time. But we want to understand exactly what we're doing. قال المؤلف حفظه الله الدرس السادس عشر. This is the 16th lesson of this book. الفعل المضارع هو وهي. What does this mean, huwa wa hiya? Meaning we're going to learn how to conjugate al-fi'l al-mudari', the future tense verb, in huwa and hiya. And the fi'l al-mudari', the future tense verb, is for future and is for present tense. It's for future tense and present tense. Hal means present, and mustaqbal means future. How do you know the difference? According to the context of the sentence. According to the context of the sentence, that's how you're going to recognize, is it present or is it future? All right. You all are going to repeat after me. Today I'm teaching from the home. I'm a little under the weather, so everybody is online. Everybody's online. I'm not in the masjid today. Allah wa iyyakum. Inshallah, we're going to read together. Let me blow this up a little bit so that it can be seen well. Okay, we're going to read together. We're going to read together. You all are after me. We're going to take our time. We're going to read half of this story, and then we're going to translate. I just want to read first, and I want you all to see what you understand from it. I want you to see what you understand from it. Then we're going to go back and translate and explain the meaning. And I'm going to ask you all the meaning. Bismillah. You all are repeating after me. مرض عيسى البارحة. مرض عيسى البارحة وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. Those of you who are just coming in, we are reading the story. You all are going to repeat after me. And you all bear with me. We're going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to go a little bit, and we're going to go back a little bit. You all just follow along. Let's go back to the beginning. مرض عيسى البارحة وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. Again, وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. Let me get a good alif lam on that mustashfa. وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. فأخذه أبوه إليه. فأخذه أبوه إليه. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى. فسارا حتى وصلا إليه. فسار حتى وصل إليه. How are we doing? Am I going too fast? How are we doing, brothers and sisters? I want you all to try to come up with the meaning. Try to understand on your own. We're going to go back. Now we have multiple responsibilities and challenges in front of us. We want correct diction and articulation. We want to read without stuttering, and we want to understand. Let's go back to the beginning. مرض عيسى البارحة وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى فأخذه أبوه إليه. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى. Again. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى فسار حتى وصل إليه. هما انتظرا قليلا. هما انتظرا قليلا. Now this Hamza here, this is Hamza tul Wasl. So if you're going to continue, you're not going to stop. You're going to say هما انتظرا قليلا. But just for the sake of clarity, and that we're beginners, we're going to stop. Okay. هما انتظرا قليلا. فلما جاء دور عيسى دخل غرفة الطبيب. فلما جاء دور عيسى دخل غرفة الطبيب. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to translate a little bit. This is on you all. مرض عيسى البارحة. What does that mean? مرض عيسى البارحة. مرض Isa. Isa was sick yesterday. Now, Isa was sick. Isa fell sick. Isa became sick. Naam. Isa became sick. Naam. Al-Bariha. What does Bariha mean? I didn't say amps. I didn't say amps. I said Al-Bariha. What does Bariha mean? Al-Bariha. Last night. Naam. Let's be specific. Not just yesterday. It's yesterday in the evening. Yesterday in the evening. Amps means yesterday. But like in Al-Bariha means last night. Barakallahu fikum. وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. What does that mean? وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى. And he wanted to go to the hospital. Very good. أراد. أراد. He wanted to go to the hospital. Nah. So this verb in the Maldi, has that Hamza, arada. If you say ana aradtu, wa anta aradta, wa anti aradti, wa antuma aradtuma, wa antum aradtum, wa antunna aradtunna. That Hamza is from the fi'l maldi. Arada, ana aradtu. فأخذه أبوه إليه. What does that mean? فأخذه أبوه إليه. So his father took him ilayhi, to it, right? To it. So his father took him to it. Very good. Very good. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى. قرب. What does that mean? قرب. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى. Their house is close to the masjid. Okay, hold on. Let's stop right here. Hold on. When you say their house is close, when you say is, that's future tense or present tense. We're in past tense. It has to be was, not is. Qaruba. This is past, not present tense. Their house is close. That's a present tense. We're in past tense. It has to be was. No. قرب بيتهما من المستشفى فسارا حتى وصلا إليه. What does Sarah mean? What does Sarah? فسارا. فسارا, they walked. Nah, the both of them walked. So they walked, right. حتى وصلا إليه. حتى وصلا إليه. What does that mean? حتى وصلا إليه. Until they arrived, until they reached it, until they arrived to it. Tayyib, let's look at this word. Sarah means to work, to walk. Sarah means to walk. تقول هو سارة وهي سارة, she walked. أنا سرت. أنت سرت. أنت سرتي. إلى أين سرتم? What does that mean? إلى أين سرتم? إلى أين سرتم? What does that mean? إلى أين سرتم? Where did you walk? إلى أين سرتم? But put the pronoun in there. Where did you all walk to? Nah. And Allah uses this in the Quran, but He uses it in the command verb. قل سيروا في الأرض. Walk through the land. Tell them, walk through the land. سيروا في الأرض. فانظروا. Look. سيروا في الأرض. نعم. طيب. Let's continue. Is everything understood up to here? Is there anything that's not understood? Anything? Let's not go out the box. Let's just keep right where we at. Don't ask me any side benefits or anything outside the box. طيب. طيب. That barakallahu fikum, that's fi'l amr, and it's in the Quran. It's going to be siru. 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 If you're talking to somebody individual, sir. You say to your son, sir, ya bunay, go, walk, sir. Idhab, sir. Go. Na'am. Siru. Na'am. Right. Sara bima'na masha. Very good. Sara bima'na masha. Na'am. Sara means to walk. And from this word comes sayyara. From this word Sara comes sayyara, car. This is where the word car comes from, sayyara. Tayyib, let's continue. Huma intadhara qalilan. What does that mean? Huma intadhara qalilan. They waited a little. They both waited a little while, right? They waited. But this verb here, intadhara, that's not on the fa'ala scale. That's not on the fa'ala scale. That word is in. Look at that word, intadara. You say, Ana intadartu lak. I waited for you. Ana intadartuk. You can say, Ana intadartuk. Or you can say, intadartu lak. I waited for you. Hal intadarti li. Did you wait for me, Ya Aisha? Hal intadarti li. فلما جاء دور عيسى دخل غرفة الطبيب. فلما جاء دور عيسى. دور هنا doesn't mean floor. In the dictionary, it says floor. That's one of the meanings, like on the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor. That's one of the meanings of dawr. But here, what does it mean? فلما جاء دور عيسى. No, it doesn't mean here floor. No. What does it mean here? When Isa's turn came, very good. So when Isa's turn came, very good. When his nine. When Isa's turn came, فَلَمَّا جَاءَ دَوْرُ Isa, when Isa's turn came, meaning he's at the hospital and he's waiting for his turn to enter. فَلَمَّا جَاءَ دَوْرُ Isa, دَخَلَا غُرْفَةَ الطَّبِيبِ. What does that mean? دَخَلَا غُرْفَةَ الطَّبِيبِ. They both entered the doctor's room. Not he entered, but they entered. Dakhala, the both of them. Dakhala غرفة الطبيب. It's مثنى. But the fa, it just indicates sequence. That fa there just indicates sequence. Now, it's not necessarily a translation for it, but just to convey that there's a sequence there. This happened, then that happened. So when he did this, then he did that. Is everything understood up to here? Any questions? Any questions? The last phrase, فَلَمَّا جَاءَ دَوْرُ Isa, when Isa's turn came, when his turn came to see the doctor, دَخَلَا, the both of them entered, غُرْفَةَ الطَّبِيب, the doctor's room. The doctor's room. Lamma or falamma mean the same thing. Lamma or falamma, they mean when. Na'am. But not when for a question. When just meaning as a sequence of events that occur. When this happened and when that happened. Not for asking a question. Meta, that's when you're asking a question. Meta safarta, when did you travel? That's for a question. Na'am. Meta. Na'am. But when you say lamma and lamma, it's the same meaning. That fa that fa there just indicates sequence. That then this happened and when they. So when Isa's turn came, are you all with us? Are you all with us? Is everything understood? If everything is understood, we're going to continue. Let's go back a little bit. فلما جاء دور عيسى دخل غرفة الطبيب. You all are repeating after me. No stuttering. Take your time. You're in your own area by yourself. Take your time. If I'm going too fast, let me know. But your diction has to be correct. Let's continue. سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حاله. سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حاله. This store here has a shadda on it. You're going to go straight there. Sa'alatto. Sa'alatto. Not go sa'ala. Sa'ala tabib. Like we don't know if the tabib is alif lam. Is it tanween? Is it nakira? Is it ma'rifa? Convince me. I'm the listener. Convince me that this, we're not going to translate yet. We're going to go through this whole paragraph. Then we're going to translate. We're going to go through a good section. Then we're going to come back and translate. Convince me that there's an alif lam on tabib and that is ma'rifa. Sa'alat tabib Isa an hali. Now say sa'ala tabib. Now say sa'ala tabib. Sa'alat to. Sa'alat tabib. Are you all with me? We want to perfect these issues concerning ma'rifa and nakira and mudhakkar or mu'annath. We want to perfect this. We're in the middle of the book. We cannot continue making these mistakes. If something is tanween, make it tanween. If something's alif lam, make it alif lam emphatically. Exaggerate in expressing it so that later on it comes natural. Are you all with me? طيب, let's continue. سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حاله فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه. فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه. Don't translate, Barakallah Fiqh. Don't translate. Do not translate. We're not there yet. We're going to go a distance, and then when I want us to translate, we're going to preoccupy with translating. Now we're going to be preoccupied with diction and articulation. Don't translate yet. فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه. I want you all to stop in this sentence 3 times so that everything is clear. I want you to say, فهو أخبر الطبيب, stop. بأن له, stop. ألما في بطنه, a brief pause, just a breath. Take a breath in. And so you can regroup your lips and your mind, and you can articulate it correctly, smoothly, fluently, clearly. I'm not going to stop on each part and you repeat after me. I'm going to say the whole thing and I'm going to stop at each part. And then you're going to say the whole thing and you're going to stop briefly at each part. فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه. This is how you're going to read, and this is how you're going to speak. You're going to stop and go. You're going to aim and shoot. You're not going to shoot without aiming. You're going to aim, shoot. And after you shoot, you're going to aim again and shoot. Then you're going to aim again and shoot. You're not just going to come out shooting. Come out talking. Come out, no. Again. فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه. فحص الطبيب بطن عيسى وحلقه وعينيه وأذنيه. Take your time, take your time. Okay, look at this sentence here. فحص الطبيب بطن عيسى. When you see wow, when you see a wow, that means you can stop. You can stop there. وحلقه, oh, you see another wow, you can stop. وعينيه, you can stop. وأذنيه, and you want to take advantage of that stop, that pause there, so you can regroup and you can say it clearly. You all are after me. فحص الطبيب بطن عيسى وحلقه وعينيه وأذنيه. Now pronounce everything. I don't know what you mean. Do we have to pronounce the? I don't know what that means. But just repeat exactly the way that I'm saying. exactly the way that I'm saying it. Repeat it exactly the way that I'm saying it. فحص الطبيب بطن عيسى وحلقه وعينيه وأذنيه. Ya ikhwa, ya ikhwa, listen up. There's no reason to stutter here. There's no reason. So don't proceed and just be preoccupied with understanding and overlook articulation. There's no need to stutter. There's no reason why we should be in the middle book and you stutter. Take your time. Just take your time. فحص الطبيب بطن عيسى وحلقه وعينيه وأذنيه. Maybe this question is here, do we have to pronounce the pronoun? Do we have to pronounce a pronoun if we stop? Now, pronounce it. Pronounce everything. As a beginner, pronounce everything. I pronounce everything, even at the end. Even at the end of the word. Let's continue. وأخبر عيسى بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. Again, وأخبر عيسى بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. وأخبر عيسى بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. فحص دم، فحص بول، وفحص براز. Again, فحص دم، فحص بول، وفحص براز. وأمره أن يرجع بالنتيجة بعد ساعة. وأمره أن يرجع بالنتيجة بعد ساعة. وأمره أن يرجع بالنتيجة بعد ساعة. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back. We're doing good. Our time is good. Let's go back. We have here سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حاله. سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حاله. What does that mean? The doctor asked Isa about his condition, right? سأله عن حاله. نعم. The doctor asked Isa about his condition. نعم. حال. What's the plural for حال? What's the plural for حال? أحوال. Very good. أحوال. طيب. سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حالي فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه. What does that mean? فهو أخبر الطبيب. What does that mean? فهو أخبر. فهو أخبر الطبيب. What does that mean? So he informed the doctor now that he has pain in his stomach. أخبر means to inform. The hamza at the beginning of the word is a part of the is a part of the word. أخبر. Bi anna lahu, that he has. Lahu means he has. Bi anna lahu. And this noon here, anna, is just for emphasis. The noon there, bi anna, that noon mushaddada, is just for emphasis. Listen up. Listen up to what I'm saying. It's totally permissible to say, huwa akhbar al-tabib lahu alaman. Akhbar lahu alaman. But this bi anna, it's a nice pause. It's a nice way to regroup. Na'am. And it's just for emphasis. Bi anna lahu. Lahu means he has. Lahu means he has. Alaman. Alamin means pain. Alam. Alam is a pain. Alaman, pain. What's the plural? Alam. 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 Two olives at the beginning and in the middle. That's the plural for pain. Alam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, he says, Adhabun alim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his book, he says that he has Adhabun alim, a painful punishment. Adhab alim. Alim means painful. Are you all with me? Alam is pain. The plural is alam. Fi batnihi. Fi batnihi, in his stomach. What's the plural for batan? Batan is stomach. What's the plural? Butun. Naam. Butun. Naam. Allah says, Wallahu akhrajukum min butuni ummahatikum. Allah brought you out min butun ummahatikum. The wounds or the stomachs of your mother. Butun ummahatikum. Butun is the stomachs. Butun. Naam. Fahasa tabib batna Isa. Fahasa. What does fahasa mean? Fahasa. So the doctor checked his stomach. Now, well, I can check. We went right. We want a better word than check. To examine. He examined. Nah. It doesn't mean check, but you're not going to say to somebody fahasa, something that's not medical. Nah, you're going to say he checked. He checked the gas. He checked this. He checked that. He checked if he had his keys. Nah. But fahasa is more like examine. It's examine. Fahasa tabib batna Isa. وحلقه. ما معنى حلقه؟ حلق. حلقه. حلقه. His throat. حلقه. His throat. وعينيه. What does عينيه mean? وعينيه. His eyes, meaning two eyes. Meaning two eyes. His eyes. وأذنيه. What does أذنيه mean? Nah. طيب. We have ain and a'yun. That's the plural. Ain wa a'yun. There's another plural. There's another plural. Uyun. There's another plural, but listen up to this. Listen up to this. Ain is singular, right? Ain is singular. Ayun is plural, but also uyun is plural. Okay? Ain has two meanings. Ain has two meanings. One is the eye that you see with, and one is a spring of water that gushes out. It's called the ain. Nah. Spring of water is called the ain. In the Quran, when Allah uses the plural for the eye, He always uses ayun. And when He uses the plural for springs, He always uses uyun. Do you understand that? So you don't get mixed up. When Allah talks about the plural of the eye, He always uses ayun. And when He talks about the plural for a spring, because the ain has two meanings. Ain, it means the eye, but it also means the spring of water. Yeah. When Allah uses uyun in the Quran, that's not eyes. That's the plural for springs of water. Tayyib. Barakallahu fikum. Well, udhunehi is his two ears. Okay, let's continue. وأخبر عيسى بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. ما معنى وأخبر عيسى? What does that mean? And he informed Isa. Nah. He informed Isa, right? So the only reason we know that is from the context of the story. If somebody just read this sentence by itself and it said, well, Akbar Isa, it might be understood that Isa informed, but no. Isa's not informing here. He's being informed, and we only know that by the context of the sentence, okay? Well, Akbar Isa, meaning the doctor, he informed Isa بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. So listen to this. You all try to follow me. When we on the first sentence, we said, فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما. When we use أخبر, we use بأن. And here again, we're using it again. وأخبر عيسى بأن. So you can say بأن له, or بأنه, or بأنني, or بأنكم, or بأن لنا, whatever. But بأن is a good way to come to use when you use the word أخبر. So here we see it again. نعم. أخبر عيسى بأنه, يعني he informed Isa that he يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. ما معنى بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص؟ بأنه يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. What does that mean? You informed Isa that he needs some tests, right? Exams, examinations, tests. No. How are we doing online? I only see one or two people participating. A lot of people, the keyboards is not working. They just must have Arabic keyboards and they don't want to show off. How is everybody doing? Everybody's doing good. Any questions? Tayyib, barakallahu fikum. Do we understand this last part here? بأنه, that he, أخبر Isa, he informed Isa, بأنه, that he, yani that Isa, بأنه, that Isa, يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص, that he needs some tests. يحتاج, look at this word, that's the future tense. The word is احتاج. He needed. Is that an aleph I wrote or a lam? I hope it's an aleph. نعم احتاج. نعم احتاج. أنا احتجت. I need it. أنا احتجت. I need it. Past tense. نعم. But here, this is future tense. يحتاج, he needs. أنا أحتاج. I need. We're going to get into that later. He needs some fuhus. Fuhus is the plural for fahs, means tests. Fahsi damin, which is a blood test. Fahsi bowlin, which is a urine test. Or fahsi barazin, which is a stool test. How are we doing? Fahsi damin, blood test. Dam is blood. Dam is blood. What's the plural for dam? What's the plural for dam? Baraz, stool test. From Dima, right? Dima, stool test. So we have dam with dima, that's blood. Dima. Baul, what's the plural? Baul is urine, and baraz is defecation. Baraz is defecation. Baul is urine, and it has a plural. You need it. Abwal. Yeah, good. Nah, slow me down. Nah, that's all I need to hear. Fasidamin is what? Blood test. Fas is a test. هو يحتاج إلى بعض فحوص. He needs some test. بعض فحوص. بعض فحوص means some tests. Now we're going to clarify what kind of tests he needs. He needs fahsidamin, a blood test. Fahsidamin is a blood test. What's the plural for dam? Dima. Dima'un. He needs fahsibawlin. He needs a urine test. What's the plural for urine? Abwal. Abwal. ما معنى هذا؟ This is a big question. Who's going to answer this? ما معنى أبوال الإبل؟ أبوال الإبل. What does that mean? أبوال الإبل. Naam, the urine of the camels. Naam, and it's ilaj. It's a medicine. People drink it, and it's halal to drink. It's very good for your hair, also. Naam, that's permissible. Naam, abwal al-ibl wa alban. Alban al-ibl, yani in the milk of camels. Alban wal abwal. Alban is from Lebanon. Alban, milk of camels. So don't think like, why would it work? Why would we need a plural for such a word? You need it. You may need it. It comes in the hadith, just like that. Well, fahsi baraz, this is a stool test from defecation. Fahsi baraz, that's what is a baraz, and you need that word. Imagine if you go to the doctor and you don't know that word. How embarrassed are you going to look trying to describe that and you don't know the word? How embarrassed are you going to look? Say baraz, fahsi baraz. I used to get upset when I used to be a little harsh. I don't get upset. I used to get upset when I see a grown man talking to his son. His son has to go to the bathroom. He says, "What you got, a pee-pee or caca?" I'm like, "Come on, brother. Pee-pee or caca? Say urinate or defecate. Don't say pee-pee or caca." La ilaha illallah. But now I just let it slide if I hear a father say that. But speak to your sons and your children with correct English. So these kind of words, I really wrote it because I used to see the brothers go to the doctor and they can't express their pains and their situations that they have, and they have to know these words. You need to know these words. Time, let's finish up. وأمره أن يرجع بالنتيجة بعد ساعة. وأمره, what does that mean? وأمره. وأمره أن يرجع, and he commanded, he ordered him, and he told him, أن يرجع بالنتيجة بعد ساعة. يرجع بالنتيجة. يرجع بالنتيجة. يرجع. To return with the results بعد ساعة. Right. Okay. Look at this word here. Natija. It means the result. Nata'ij is the plural. Nata'ij, the results. The result? Results. Nata'ij. What's the verb? The verb is nataja. Okay, I have a sentence for you all. I have a sentence for you all. What does this mean that I'm writing now? What does this mean? هذا نتج من جهل. هذا نتج من جهل. What does that mean? هذا نتج. نتج is the verb for natija. Okay, just keep it mildly. Just keep it past tense. This resulted from ignorance. This resulted from ignorance. Nataja. This resulted. Right. This resulted from ignorance. Have a nataja. Nataja means to result from. Nah. How are we doing? If we're doing good, let's try to finish the story today. Ba'da sa'a means after an hour. How are we doing? How are we doing? I need a reply from everybody. What's not understood? What do we need clarification on? We're studying Arabic with proficiency. Don't be satisfied with the class that you understand 60%. No, you have to understand 100%. 98%. All right. You have to understand 98% of the class. So if you have a question, ask. We're the ones that have the questions. Everybody's good. Okay. So inshallah, we're going to continue. We're going to continue. All right. Y'all put your time and try to review twice a day. But keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Let's continue. رجع عيسى وأبوه إلى الطبيب بالنتيجة. رجع عيسى وأبوه إلى الطبيب بالنتيجة. Tayyib. We're gonna keep you in consideration. That is too fast. We're gonna always try to slow it back, go a little bit by little. Raja'a Isa. We understand. I'm gonna just translate because the time is tight. Raja'a Isa. Isa returned. And his father. Raja'a Isa ila tabib bin natija. Now you all write the translation as we go. Because our time is tight. You all write the translation as we go. As we go. Don't go ahead. Raja'a Isa wa abuhu ila tabib bin natija. Bin natija means with the results. That ba means with. They came with it. They returned with it. Raja'a, you all repeat after me. Raja'a Isa wa abuhu ila tabib bin natija. Listen, the only reason I don't have you all translate while we're going, because many students don't put the emphasis they need in articulation. They just want to understand. And their speaking is very poor. Nah. So I don't even want you to think about translate. I want you to read and comprehend. Read and comprehend. I don't want you to write. But now that we're at the end of the story, I'm going to say this just right in so we can save time. But I want you, your diction, your articulation has to be up to par. And it can be like that. Nah, it takes time, but now is the time to practice. Now is the time to perfect it. Now is the time. Nah. طيب, let's continue. أخذها الطبيب ونظر إليها. أخذها الطبيب ونظر إليها. What does that mean? أخذها الطبيب. The doctor took it, and he took the results. ونظر إليها, and he looked at it. أخذها الطبيب ونظر إليها. ونظر إليها وتبسم. وتبسم. What does that mean? وتبسم. And he smiled. So sometimes we find a man that his name might be Basim. Or a man, his name might be what? Bassam. I mean smiley. Or woman, a name might be Ibtisama. These are names. All comes from smiling. A woman, her name might be Ibtisama. Oh, Bassam. Oh, Bassam for a man. Are you all with me? Those are nice names. Ibtisama, Bassam, Bassam. طيب. You'll repeat after me. أخذها الطبيب ونظر إليها وتبسم. One more time. أخذها الطبيب ونظر إليها وتبسم. وأخبر عيسى بأنه طعم طعاما فاسدا. Let's just repeat it. Don't write anything. Just repeat it. وأخبر عيسى بأنه طعم طعاما فاسدا. آمين وإياكم. وأخبر عيسى بأنه. Again, we hear this word أخبر بأن. أخبر بأن. Condition yourself to that. أخبرته بأنه طيب. Here أخبرتني بأن كذا. The ba, you don't need it. You don't need the ba, but it's good to put it together. أخبره أن. You can say أخبره أن. You can say أخبر بأن. It's all good. What does this mean? أخبر عيسى بأنه طعم. بأنه طعم طعاما فاسدا. He informed Isa that he ate bad food, right? That he ate bad food. He ate spoiled food. Nah. Very good. Nah. Tayyib. How we doing? How we doing? Tayyib. Tayyib. Tayyib, I want you all to recognize something. I want you all to recognize something. Bear with me. Ta'ima ta'aman fasid. Ta'am comes from ta'ima. Ta'ima means to eat. Ta'ima ta'aman. أنا طعمت. I ate. طعمت. نعم. And also it can be used to taste something. طعمته. I tasted it. نعم. Fasid means spoiled. Let's continue. وأنه لا يحتاج إلى دواء. وأنه لا يحتاج إلى دواء. وأنه لا يحتاج إلى دواء. Now whoever has needs, and I didn't understand, my needs are bleeding, but anybody need help? Y'all just write me on the side. Right, he doesn't need any medicine. He doesn't need any medicine. Nah. أنه لا يحتاج إلى دواء. دواء is medicine. What does this mean? 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 I'm writing it down. Give me a second. الداء والدواء. What does that mean? الداء والدواء. الداء والدواء. This is a book by Ibn Qayyim, rahimahullah. الداء والدواء. What does that mean? The disease and the cure. Very good. The sickness and the cure. Right. So what's the plural for dawa? Adwiyatun. Adwiyatun. Dawa is medicine, a cure. Dawa. Man, he doesn't need medicine. How we doing? How we doing? Okay, let's finish this. Hasuna halu, you repeat after me. Hasuna halu Isa ba'da an raja'a ila al-bayt. Hasuna halu Isa ba'da an raja'a ila al-bayt. Isa's condition improved after he returned to the house. Hasuna halu Isa ba'da an raja'a ila al-bayt. Isa's condition improved after, it became better, right, after he returned to the house. فَحَمِدَ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى. So he, I'm sorry, you'll just repeat after me. فَحَمِدَ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى وَشَكَرَ أَبَاهُ. So he praised Allah and he thanked his father. Tayyib, tomorrow we want to go. Hold on, money ذهب عيسى وذهب فأخذه أبوه إليه قرب بيتهما من المستشفى فصار إليها حتى وصل إليها وهما انتظر قليلا فلما جاء دور عيسى دخل غرفة الطبيب سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حاله فهو أخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطنه فحص الطبيب بطن عيسى حلق عينيه وأذنيه وأخبر الطبيب أنه. All right, tomorrow we're going to go all the way up to Fahsi Buraz. This is your homework tomorrow. You're going to memorize all the way up to Fahsi Burazin. So you're going to read all this from memory tomorrow. مرض عيسى البارحة وأراد أن يذهب إلى المستشفى فأخذه أبوه إليه قرب بيتهما من المستشفى فصارا حتى وصلا إليه هما انتظرا قليلا فلما جاء دور عيسى دخل غرفة الطبيب سأل الطبيب عيسى عن حالي فأخبر الطبيب بأن له ألما في بطني. Let's stop there. Let's just stop there. Okay. Let's just stop right there. Okay. Look at Harun. He's the first one. Just say something about that. Okay, we're going to start right there. But listen up. Inshallah, I'm going to be back on my feet tomorrow. I'm going to be in the masjid. Inshallah. No stuttering. No stuttering. You're going to be reading from memory. Get to work now. You have 24 hours. I'm sorry, 23. You got 23 hours. Okay? Let's go to work. So you're going to go bit by bit. You got 3 lines. Where did we stop? ودخل غرفة الطبيب. Yeah, let's stop there. لا. سأل الطبيب يسأل عن حاله فأخبر الطبيب بأن له ألم في بطنه. Right there. The beginning of the 4th line. So what you're going to do? You're going to do 1 line at a time. 1 sentence, then 2 sentences, and keep them together. 1 sentence, then 2 sentences, then the 3rd sentence, and keep them together. You can get those 3 sentences together and act like nothing else exists except those 3 sentences. Don't even go to the 4th one until you got those 3 sentences together. Don't go any further until you got those 3 sentences together. If you got them together, then put 3 and 4 together. Leave off 1 and 2. Leave off 1 and 2. Put 3 and 4 and 5 together. 3, 4, and 5. Don't go anywhere till 3, 4, and 5 is together. 3, 4, and 5 is together. 3, 4, and 5 is together. Go back to the beginning and get all up to 5 together. Are you all with me? All right, roll up your sleeves, tie up your boots, put your sweatbands on your ankle, on your wrists, and on your foreheads. Let's get to work. Let's try to perfect it. Give it an honest attempt. Don't listen. Let me say, all that intimidation, throw it out the window. You can do anything that Allah allows you to do it. I don't know about this. Oh, this is difficult. I'm gonna try. You're gonna get the job done, inshallah. That's the bottom line. And we're not going nowhere. Okay. No, I'll put that right aside. You already did this. Been there, did that. Been there, did that. Okay. So don't look at it that it's big. You only can do what you can do. So I want you to memorize as much as you can. But listen, it gotta be perfect. If you can't do 5 lines, then you can do 3 lines perfect, but you're not gonna come tomorrow and go, Muddy the Yusuf. No, his name is Isa. Yeah, Muddy the Isa Elion. Like, come on, Akhi. Come on. Come on, this we got a story here. There's a meaning here. No. Just try to go through. I'm going to be there to help you. But intimidation, throw that out the window. Now, I'm making a mistake in front of your brothers. There ain't no problem. Ain't no problem with that. We all make mistakes. Now, but you're going to come confidence. Full of confidence. Are you all with me? Hello? Assalamu alaikum. Y'all still there? Y'all checked out? Your Wi-Fi is still on. May Allah increase you all. Tayyib. We're going to stop here. Barakallahu fikum. Listen now. We're in the Fi'l Mudari' now. You have to give an honest try now. Honest try. But with articulation. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Each sentence like bam. That's 1 sentence. Bam, bam. Those are 2 sentences. Bam, bam, bam. Those are 3 sentences. Bam, 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 bam. That's 5 sentences. Nice and clear. That's how you're going to put it out. Inshallah. Time, inshallah, we're going to pick up from tomorrow. I appreciate your patience. May Allah reward you all. We're going to stop here. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Shalom la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.